Hey guys, Blaumagier here, and we're back for another episode of Let's Play Metroid Other M. And in the last episode, we got attacked by a creature that spawned forth from the Furby. In this episode, we are going to continue onward into Sector 3. And so much for me doing a recap. It looks like the game itself is going to do a recap. Come on, let me into the game. Gosh, I should have just started the video once I was in the game. Okay, let's go. Come on. Skip. Alright, here we go. Sector 3, go! And we just need to make it to the next save room. Alrighty. So, now we're going to have these guys that actually explode when you do kill them. So that's something to be cautious of. And I'm going backwards. I need to go this way. Hey, there's fairies. I don't remember what the fairies actually symbolize, but there's a few places throughout where you see these fairies. I guess they just show off secrets or something. Like, show off a little passageway leading to a secret. Yeah, they kind of remind me of Navi. I don't know why they chose fairies. I mean, not very Metroid-esque. Right here we got a super missile floor. Can't do anything about right now. And notice our health is slowly going down. It's because we haven't been authorized to use our Varia suit. What possible logical reason they could have to not allow you to use armor, I don't know. Yeah, you really don't want to fall in the lava here because it's pretty hard to get out once you've fallen in. Let's see, I'm already almost dead from it. And you definitely need to use your sense move there, because if you don't, you're gonna get owned. So, notice the flaming hive in the background. Once we take care of these Zabesians, that will become our next obstacle in this area. Yep, they're already starting to come out.
Looks like
there we go.
Beam won't have any impact on the enemies around here. Samus, use your ice beam.
Samus, use your ice beam. And now we can use the ice beam. It's about time. And we want to destroy this hive pretty quick, because they are annoying. Now with the ice beam we can pretty much trounce all of these baddies pretty quickly. Still got to worry about these guys here. So it doesn't really give you much benefit against them. I think it does make your attacks a little bit stronger. Like, I think each subsequent charge makes your attack stronger. Or, I mean, like, each subsequent beam that you get added to your arsenal or whatever. That is one thing you can do with the freeze shot, though, is freeze them in place. Pretty sure one of these areas hides the secret. It may have been that one that I was shooting. There we go. And we get another missile tank. Alright. Knew there was something in there. Yeah, it helps to shoot a charged up ice shot at these guys, because it makes it much easier to jump onto them. And unfortunately, you do have to fight those guys in that room. Let's see, up there, I think you need a super missile for that. Yep, we still don't have super missiles. So, continue onward. Yeah, there it is. I knew there was a switch here somewhere. And that'll open up that door, but if we keep going down, we're going to enter an area where we start taking damage. But remember this area for later. There is something down there. And we have reached the next navigation booth. So, I mean, if you didn't believe me before, surely now you believe me when I say that this game is largely made of going from navigation booth to navigation booth. I mean, there we go. There's our next target, another navigation booth. Okay, now we got these guys, which are kind of annoying. In fact, I am going to heal up again. You're not going to let me heal? Now, particularly in this area, you do want to be careful about backtracking the save points, because there is a bug in the game. It will actually make the game unwinnable. So it's a pretty serious bug. But the only way to activate this bug is to backtrack to a save station. I believe it's after you fight the area boss, but I could be wrong on that. I've never actually encountered the bug myself. And I hope that I can continue to not encounter that bug, because that would be annoying. But basically, for some reason, if you backtrack to this save point and save there, then the door that you need to go through to progress will be forever locked. And I am going to die again. Oh great, this guy's gonna run around on the floor now. And that's it. Those guys are kinda hard. You gotta fight them like 2 or 3 times throughout the game. So it's not too much. But basically there's a trick to it. And he has that weak spot on his underside. You can hit him enough times there. You should be able to get him to come out of his shell. Or do this, yeah. Then you can rip him out of his shell. Then all you gotta do is just avoid him. Because he's gonna try to latch onto you and explode. like that. It's pretty hard to avoid them. But we got a missile tank here. We don't need to activate that terminal yet, but we will eventually. And I'm apparently not able to reach that yet. There's another power up right in there. Could have sworn I could reach it now, but oh well. No worries. It would be really nice to have the Varia suit here. I'm not going to make it. I'm going to die. Usually I have much more life than that when I get there. But like I said, this is going to be a sloppy run because I am very much out of practice. I kind of had to agree with what Nintendo Capri Sun has said about Metroid in his Metroid Prime 2 Let's Play, that it's not really a series that you're going to be doing a lot of cutting out mistakes, because it's like you might make a mistake in one area and then move on. You're not really repeatedly making mistakes. You know, this might work better if I just roll. And I am very much seeing that in my own Metroid Let's Play here. That yes, I've had like 3 or 4 game overs by now, but it's all been in different areas. This is probably going to be a Let's Play with minimal editing, which is good because I've kind of made things rough on myself with all the editing that I've set out to do in some of my Let's Plays. Alright, I can never remember. Okay, gotta defeat these guys first. There's a power-up in this area, and I can never remember how to get to it. I usually end up getting it post-game. Luckily, all these guys just take one lethal strike to take out. And then we can lower the lava there. You can see the power up on the map there. Basically, one of these little corridors goes to the power up, and this was not it. So it must be this one. An energy part. I believe that's our... Oh, that was actually our 4th one. Nice. Here I was thinking it was the 3rd one. Alright, now we go in the left side here. And we could drop down. And once again, we've got to deal with... you know, not having the Varia suit. And on top of that, we have rising lava. But this area is not too bad. Just make sure that you use your sense move when the tentacles come down, because otherwise that will really screw you up. Tentacles are pretty bad. I had one that actually knocked me down into the lava one time.
Samus, activate the Varia feature on your suit to protect yourself from heat damage.
Now we finally get the Varia suit, so the heat is not going to damage us. And damage that we take while we're in the lava will be significantly reduced. And here we have a boss. I don't remember his actual name, but I just call him not Kraid, because he obviously wants to be Kraid, but he's not Kraid. So yeah, he's gonna throw a tantrum. You want to shoot missiles at his neck once you freeze it. And you probably want to time your jumps over his arms better. He has two kind of arm swipes. He has one which is the one that he's been doing, where he just kind of stops for a second and then swipes his arm over. And then he has another where he'll just like instantly swipe his arm. And so I'm always worried about getting hit by the one that instantly swipes, so I usually jump early. But eventually, his weak point there is going to disappear. He's going to throw his tantrum here, making all these geysers pop up. And his weak spot shows up on his hand. And you definitely want to run up there and do the overblast on his head, because that does a crap ton of damage. If you have a charge shot up, if you jump too early, you can fire it to give yourself just enough airtime to not get hit. You're gonna throw out some more fireballs. And he's gonna do his tantrum again. So just keep tapping the direction to do your sense move. Freeze his hand and do another overblast. Very simple stuff. Can you believe I actually died to this guy the first time I fought him? He does kind of mix his pattern up a little though. And he does get a little bit tricky in that regard, but come on, this is like the last hit, and he's been so easy up to this point. There's really no excuse to die to him at this point. Oh man, I missed. Come on. There we go. And this should do it. And not Kraid is defeated. And with that, I think I'm going to end this episode of Let's Play Metroid Other M off right here. I'm Blaumagier, and I will see you guys next time. Later.